So, Sarah, as we were talking, and what the kids were learning was that in order to ship the product that you and your company used to sell, that's one of your most popular products at the time, you guys had to go through an incredible process that involved planes, trains, and automobiles. And so, what I was hoping you could share with the kids is the experiences that you had when there might be a challenge with the shipment, when you had to maybe change from going by plane to train, which ones were the best,
Yeah.
things like that. So, what was your experience on that?
Yeah. Most of our shipments actually would come in from China or from Sweden via boat. And they'd come into a couple of different ports on the coast. And probably 2 or 3 times a year, there would be a port strike. And that would mean a massive delay in our product being delivered. So we'd have to figure out a different way to get it to us. We could either put it on a train, we could have a semi bring it directly to us. We could do it by air, but air costs a lot more. It's very quick, but it's very expensive, and we wouldn't end up making any money. And then if we used the rail lines, we would have to put it on a semi to get it to our warehouse from the train station. So it was a complicated process, and really trying to track that shipment and figure out how long it was going to take was a tedious process for sure, and very involved.
Okay, the last thing I wanted to know was when you had to realize that the way that you were going to ship the product originally, when that changed, how did prices change? Did they go up? Did they go down? And who ultimately, was the sufferer? Because you told me that time,
Mm-hmm.
because things were back ordered, meaning that they weren't available, so people had to wait on getting their product.
Right.
So time was obviously something that was costed, but what about actual money?
So yeah, it cost us money if we. It kind of depended on the urgency. So if we needed our product right away, it was going to cost a lot more to get it there quickly. So we would kind of have to decide how much product can we afford to ship to us right away. Sometimes we would split a shipment in half and pay to get part of it via plane and send the rest via semi truck or train. Um, so it really was just kind of taking into account how much money we could afford to lose to keep our customers happy, and then also just make sure that we get our product as quickly as possible.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us kind of your personal experiences on, how effective but complicated shipping product from place to place can really be.
Mm-hmm.